Hi, I'm Daniel. This is from my communications class. Got Tammy and Chuck over here. Alrighty, so for one of the questions we have is how does the verbal and nonverbal communication play out in a business situation, particularly a persuasive one? So we just got done watching the Shark Tank video, and the episode was called Coffee Grind Pouches. So I have to say a couple verbal and nonverbal things about the video we watched. So a couple of things that I saw about like the verbal is that when like Mr. Wonderful, he was like talking to them and he compared them to cockroaches that because like the coffee industry will kill them. So that's kind of like the verbal in the sense that how we talk to him, just like the like powerful like language of that. And then powerless language is when they try to ask for $25,000 more because in the end $25,000 wouldn't really matter. It's just like pennies basically that they're trying to do. So then that's when they said that they were like done. They didn't want to do it anymore. Another verbal thing would be like concrete, like the how the people what they use baseball terms like dip and chew. So that's kind of they demonstrated like a concrete like words. Nonverbal, what I saw was when the first thing that I immediately saw was like Barbara's facial expression just to everything. It was just that she just wasn't into the whole topic. When she had to smell it, you could tell she had like a disgusted like look on her face that she definitely wasn't having any of it. So that definitely shows like that like she didn't have to say anything just to even show what she was thinking about the topic. And then how like Mark Cuban, how he was just like he's like I'm done, like I'm out, like he was like nice about it, but at the same time his gestures kind of showed that he was just like his whole body and how like he presented himself was just that he you could tell he didn't want to be part of it. So that kind of just like little things like that. But also like a nonverbal thing is that like how the people presented themselves when they did it, because so their main like goal is to try to talk like the baseball industry kind of in for like this for this coffee pouch thing. And so they're baseball players themselves, so it's like a non-verbal type thing where they're showing them like they're showing you know like that they're baseball players and they're doing the baseball like they're doing it for baseball, so it kind of relates to it too. So for verbal, what was your guys' opinions on it, Tim?
Well, I agree with what you said as far as verbal. Just you could just tell by the way that they talked. I just agreed with what you said, for sure.
Yeah, so I have to say the same. That their verbal is they're wanting to get into the baseball, start off in the baseball industry, and what you said about them fighting for pennies. I believe that they were too, fighting for pennies instead of looking at more of the dollar signs down the field.
Yeah. So for like nonverbal, do you guys have anything you guys wanted to add, like or agree with, disagree?
Well, yeah, I agree with you with the Barbara not wanting to get in. And biggest reason I think is 90% of women don't and would not think about dipping or chewing. So
Right.
as soon as it came on, it's like, she's being a woman that part wasn't going to go through anyway.
Yeah, you knew immediately that she was not going to be interested just because of her facial expressions. She, kind of smelled the can and kind of gave a disgusted look, shook her head, and
I'm not trying this.
Right.